Everyone, welcome back to our channel Code for Tech Solutions. Today in this video we are going to cover a new topic. We are going to cover a Java switch case statement. So like we know that there are number of new Java features has been added in recent Java versions. So one of them is a enhanced switch. So switch case was like previewed in initially in Java 12 or 13. Thereafter there is a continuous enhancement and addition to switch case. So in recent version there are number of enhancement related to the switch case expressions. So we are going to cover all those. So we need to know what all main points has been added. So there is a pattern matching for switch statement. Like now it enables us to match against multiple types in a single switch statement, simplifying type check and casting in a single operation. It will allow now, earlier in switch statement in earlier versions, like it was allowing only constant values, numeric values, or we can say it's an primitive values, and accordingly the case was getting executed. But right now it has changed significantly and allowing multiple data types in switch as well as in case. So it is a big change in that perspective. Next thing, like enhanced switch expressions. Now we can return we can return from the switch, so there is no need to define a separate variable for switch. Like earlier we have to define some variable in case and hold that will hold the value. Right now switch itself will return a value similar to the JavaScript functions, and that is a next like addition in switch expression in the form of switch expressions. There are multiple labels as well. Now earlier we used to use only a single case label, but right now we can club the number of labels comma separated, so that we can share similar logic with multiple cases. Like we can add multiple case labels, which is possible with this addition. Next thing, there is a null handling added. Now earlier we have to explicitly handle null check in our code, but right now there is a null case as well, through which it will handle the null scenario. With all these like addition and enhancement, it has improved the readability of switch statements and expressions by reducing the boilerplate code and making the logic very much clear. So these are all points. It's an inclusion as an enhancement in Java switch statement. Now the points, like we are going to implement some points. Like first we will see existing switch statement, how it is. Next like we are going to see enhanced switch expressions. So how the switch expression is going to return a value, so we are going to see that. Next we are going to see multiple label in switch case, like we are going to see the example of this as well. And finally we will see the pattern matching for switch case, like it will allow multiple data types to add to include into the switch as well as in case statements. So these are 4 points we are going to see with examples. Now to save your time, so I have kept the examples ready. Now let us start with one by one. Like this is like earlier we used to do the coding like this one. Like this is the integer type, and according to what integer value is, we are passing this variable into the switch, and accordingly the case was getting executed. Let's say if we enter day is 3, then it will check for all the cases, like where exactly the 3. So here it will execute this statement, and there is a break statement, and it will come out of the switch loop, switch block. So this is the general execution scenario we used to do. Now what happens, like let me run it so that you will have a clear idea, so those who are new to Java as well. So this is like existing. Okay, Now you can see it is showing the Wednesday because we have entered a third value. So if you enter the fourth value, so it will return something else, like maybe Thursday. Yes, it is showing Thursday. Now there is a lot of boilerplate code. If you observe, like here we can see there is a break, and what is the limitations, like we can include only integer primitive values in switch. That is a over means a big limitation as such. And here for case also we need to define everywhere 1 2 whatever. And here we can see there is a break as well. So let's say if I remove this break, what will happen, like let us check. Now if we remove this break, it will keep on executing the rest of the next break as well, like this is next case as well, because we have not written the break. So if we if we by mistakenly or anyhow if we have not written the break, it will keep on executing all other cases till the time it finds break. Okay, so this is like this one. So we need to take care of lot many things if we want to use the earlier switch. Like this is the previous in earlier version we used to follow this in such a way we used to implement switch case statement. Okay, but right now with the addition of the new switch features, now we can see uh, there is a multiple type labels. Here we can see, so here what it has allowed, like right now we can, this is the case statement. Okay, and we can see we can club the number of labels, like this is for Saturday, this is for Sunday, and this is the common code is it's a weekend for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so this common weekend we are going to use for Saturday Sunday, and the rest of the things are related to the weekday, so we are clubbing all these in a single case. These are the like we can say multiple case labels we can add. Now let us execute this so that we can have a clear picture. Now we can see we have passed a Tuesday, and Tuesday is a weekday, and hence it is giving weekday. Now if we enter let's say, let me copy it, and okay, so Saturday it is showing the weekend, so which is as expected. So the point is here, like we can club the number of case labels which earlier we were not doing, was not possible as such. Now next thing, like we can see the type matching. Okay, so what all things we have covered it here, like we have seen. So we will cover enhanced switch expression and pattern matching in a single example. Let us do that, and even null handling we can check. So this is our pattern matching case. Okay, so in this class what I have done, like let me show you. So for pattern matching I have specifically defined one class hierarchy, like let's say I have defined one laptop as an abstract class. It has a get price method which is an abstract. Now I have created a couple of classes, like it's a Lenovo which extends laptop, and it has some price variable. We have initialized it in constructor. Now it has one get price method. So every laptop which is extending this base class laptop has its get price method. It's for Dell, similar way it's for Inspiron. Fine. Now these are three classes like Inspiron, Dell, and Lenovo, which are extending our laptop class. Okay, fine. Now we can come back to our main method. Here what we have done, we have created one instance of laptop for the Dell class, and here we have passed this instance like laptop in our switch statement, switch expression as an expression. And you can see we have defined the labels, case labels, like as an class type, like this is the Dell class and it's a Dell variable, and here we are calling the get price method of Dell. And in case of Inspiron instance, we are calling the get price of Inspiron. In case of Lenovo instance, we are calling the get price of Lenovo. Okay, so these are the different additions, like based on class, what object it is, like accordingly the method will get involved in case. And there is a addition, you can see now we are using the arrow instead of earlier colon type. You can see we used to use colon, now that is not the case. Now we can use the arrow, and here we can directly return this value just by if we mention the value, it will get returned. And here we have mentioned this total variable and we are printing this total. Now let me execute this class so that we have the clear picture. Right now we are passing Dell instance, so it should execute the Dell price. It will show us Sims code. It is showing the total 63,000 because Dell price is 70,000 and there is a discount of, for Dell we can say it's a 7,000 discount. So if we minus the 7,000 from 70,000, it will give us 63,000, which is as expected. So this is about like pattern matching related to the class we can use. Apart from that, like we can see, like here we can pass any object, like be it null, integer, string and double, and accordingly it will call the respective case. It will execute the respective case. So let me uncomment it. Now let me execute it. Now we can see, so we have passed the first as a null value, so it is giving value is null. This is for null and it has executed the null case. And next we are adding the number, like it's an integer. Now it is showing the value is an integer and printing the value which we have passed. Now next we are passing the string, and accordingly it will printing the string value as an hello. So this is about like pattern matching, which is working with all types of data types, like we have seen it including the class type, and there are other types like null, integer, string and double we can make use of. So this, with this, like we have covered all the points which we have discussed. So I hope you must have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe this video. Thank you so much.